Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Better Than Wilhelm series, where we are back again as Germany, and we are playing Age of Imperialism, the World War One mod for Civilization 3, and we are getting right back into where we left off now. I did take a whole week off, mostly because of my health, and all that kind of stuff. Apparently New Year's rocked me too hard, and I was down for the count. Now, I am still a little kind of iffy, but all things are good. Things are good for now. Now we are right back where we kind of left off with trying to take Lyon, and we're going to try our best with doing so. Um, I did have a couple things in mind for today. I am obviously going to be doing my hardest here to express to all of my great viewers and stuff that it is the new year, and it's going to be a new age for the channel kind of deal. I am, of course, saying that New Year, New Me will be taking place for this channel. um, it is going to be a bit of a change for me, but I am changing things up for the channel and mostly for myself. What this means is that I'm going to try and do more streams, I'm going to try and do more videos for you guys every day as best I can, or every other day as I've been going with. I guess another big thing also is that I am going to try and make myself happy for once. Now, I don't really talk extensively about my real life because it's not really the most exciting, if you ask me. It is genuinely not the most exciting life that I have, that I try to that I like to not bore people with, so to speak. But within that regard, I will say that I am going to be changing a lot of things. I'm going to be trying to change the background a little bit, maybe get a green screen. So these next few videos, or really the videos going forward until I can get a green screen, are going to be pretty much without a webcam for now. Or at least I will bring back the webcam. It's going to take a bit, essentially. Essentially what I'm saying is that it's going to take a little bit before I can get the webcam back up. So I don't think it's going to be much of a problem for everybody. I will, of course, it won't be lasting long. It's going to be temporary. So there is that. So with that in mind, I guess with that, we can focus in on the game and all that schnaz. But yeah. So essentially what we're doing now is going to be trying to take Lyon. We are going to try and finish off some of these French colonies. America has been returned to the Danish Antilles, or the Virgin Islands. There is a lot of British troops on that island, and they decided that they weren't going to try and take it, which is kind of an asinine thing, but can you do? We are obviously going to be doing what we can, essentially, in that regard. We are going to be trying to take Indochina as best we can, and we're going to be setting things up in motion to hopefully take Paris, Bordeaux, and I forgot what that last city was. I don't think it's Milan, or Montreal. Marseille, yeah, Marseille, Lyon, Bordeaux, and then we'll save Peri for last because I cannot imagine how much defense is in Peri. Bonifacio or Corsica is going to be. It's going to take a while trying to get into the med because if I remember correctly, the AI likes to block the Mediterranean as much as it can. And it'll be with ships that are not French. So the way to getting this will be a little delayed, just a little delayed, but I think we can manage. Let's see, got ourselves a +1 unit. Okay, and we got another Kaiser. We'll go ahead and start bombarding Saigon. And we'll have them wait a little bit. Yes, okay. We'll have them wait. Put this guy down here. I'll have him defend the city. Him defend this city. And that will be able to move this cavalier out. No, the British took Dankar. That sucks because I need the West Africa to do some of the French colonial units. Yikes. Okay. Oh, I don't think it'll be too much of an issue then. Just I hope. I hope it won't. But we will definitely take Bamkaka? I don't know how you pronounce it. But we'll take it. We'll take it. We will definitely take it. And it looks like also the Boers are giving grievances to the French in the region, which is good enough for me. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we can do. We are stacking a lot of World War I units, and they do have some heavy hits. They have some better luck. Hopefully we can at least take out a few units out of here. That's the aim. The AI can bum rush fucking units without artillery and take cities. We can attempt the same. we could definitely attempt the same. Flammenwaffen Trooper? First Flammenwaffen? Sounds good to me. We'll make it work. Bombarding. In process. Alright. I think I might be able to take Nouvelle Caldion. Maybe. I don't know if I'll be able to take Saigon though. Taking Saigon might take a bit. And maybe some luck because that core is going to be taking some heavy hits, I think. If we're lucky, it won't take too much damage and it'll just sweep it, but obviously RNG needs to be on the side of me. Needs to be on my side. Yeah. So we're going to try and clean up all this down here, and then we'll move up to the north, crossing the Sahara. We're gonna pretty much cover our flanks because they don't like they won't send too much units up from the north unless it is the French Foreign Legion. The French Foreign Legion do have some advantages with that. unload these units and send this ship back up top. So start sending these artillery pieces, and we'll try to clear out this colonial city. Well, as you can see, not having any luck is going to be a problem. Problem. Awesome. Okay, cool. Shoot. Alright, we have taken the city. And then what we'll do now is we'll have these guys make some cavalry. Cavalry. We'll have money for it. Maybe. Yes. And then we'll let the steam transport there do that business. Alright. Maybe we can attempt to clean this city out, because that's going to be annoying. We can attack more than once, so we'll have that there. Let me get back down here. Might be able to. Yeah, no. As much as I like to push my luck, that is something I'm not going to be able to push my luck on. No, that is definitely not something I can push my luck on. And if I'm quite honest, I might use that unit to take the city, Foyer, and it's going to be a pain in my ass. So, let's go to French Polynesia. And let's try to take Bamaka. I think it's Bamaka, right? Bamaka? I know it's, what, Maui, something like that. Something like that. It's a weird country name. That is upsetting. Very upsetting. To lose an elite like that and getting their damage done. Oh my goodness, dude. Jeez Louise. Oh, I'm glad I got that. What do we go with this one? I don't know. Let's just do that. Simple names. Simple names and simple titles. We got a core unit, but we don't have any troop that can use it. AKA troops that I could use for it. I don't think the Storzentroopers ever upgrade. And I don't think any colonial units for the Germans upgrade to World War I status. So he might stay there for a while. He might stay there a while. Okay, well, they just took that French city. And they might be moving over to take this one. And that would be upsetting if I end up losing this city. I did. That's upsetting. I did lose that city. Man, it's just getting expensive to keep that Russian alliance. I don't know why they want to freaking break off the contract with the rites of passage, mostly because they're the reason that they're going to get to the French line. Just go through me. And if they have access to my railways, they can get there. So I don't understand. whatever. I'm pretty sure the British just took that city. So that's a bit annoying. Yeah, the British just took that city. That's annoying. And they cut me off down here. Great, okay. Oh, I'm not going to fight the British on this. Not this turn, anyway. I'll eventually have to fight the British. But it'll be on my own terms. It will be on my own terms. But at least I got the, yeah, at least I got that. So, we do have the core. And that does kind of matter. That does genuinely kind of matter. I don't know why I didn't run away from that fight. I don't necessarily like how they don't run away after they feel that the battle's losing. They normally would. They normally would do that. Alright, let's see, we'll load this in. Get the steam transport moved up here. We'll load this in. And then he'll move down here. To which he'll load this in. And then we'll move over to French Polynesia. Take that. I guess we can turn Saigon into rubble. Probably wouldn't want to, but guess we can. Ba ba ba, guns met their mark. Just keep bombarding, and hopefully we can hit. The accuracy of these guns are a little freaking problematic, aren't they? A little problematic, aren't they? Let's get this Cavalier. That bombard's killer. If it actually hits, it freaking messes it up, don't it? Good heavens, dude. Can I? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, can I do something about that? Awesome, taking Saigon. French Indochina has been taken. And French Indochina should tell me that it does corruption reduction. Okay, cool. Better than nothing. Kind of hope that it, no, what it actually does is allow these cities down here in Vietnam to make French Indochinese units. And, clipping them of that, they can only make normal colonial units from now on. So it does kind of hinder a little bit, but not a lot, because freaking French colonial troops are just as good as normal freaking units from the French mainland. It's pretty freaking bonkers if you ask me. Okay, we'll use our Flammenwaffen troop. Of course, they're not going to do all that great in the beginning, but I think they'll make up for it in the long term. Good God, dude. How fast he shoots is crazy. Pretty unhistorical, if you ask me. If you ask me, that's pretty unhistorical. They didn't shoot guns that damn quick. Is Leon? He's on a grassland. It's not on a mountain tile or a hill tile. But man, they defend it like it is on a freaking hill tile, aren't they? That's crazy. Insanity at its finest. Oh no, it's starting to become pretty damn accurate, right? To real World War One. So many troops lost with little gains. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. He does Alpine freaking division dead, dude. Yeah, that thing needs to die. It needs to die. Yeah, look at that 12 defense, dude. That's why it takes a hot minute to try and take out. It's got so much defense on it. Alright, we got into the nitty gritty of Lyon's defenses, which is just the militia. So we can try to take it out. Almost losing a freaking cavalry division doing it. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Not ideal, but man. Wow. Alright. We'll destroy that railgun. It's one railgun out of the damn way that I'm not gonna have to worry about. Alright. Let's start moving the wounded in and start moving the artillery out. Get to the next area. And move that one over there. I'll actually keep him here. Reason why I'm going to keep that there is because that elite cavalry is right there. Fortify all these units in Saigon. Move these ships up here to Haiping or Haiping. I don't know how you'd say it. Alright. Kind of sucks that I just lost out on trying to get all this down here. That's a pain in the ass, but if they can keep this open for me, I'll take these and move on with my day. We'll kick the French out entirely out of Africa at this rate. I'll have to get Madagascar and Djibouti. The situation seems to be okay in Europe, for what it's worth. For what it is worth. Try to take Polynesia, French Polynesia, and we'll be set. More units on the way. At least with the capture of those cities down there next to Australia means I get a landing area for Australia. Or at least a staging point. Now we need to take Bordeaux. And we'll isolate Paris. And I don't have that railgun anymore, so that's fantastic one for us. It's fantastic for us. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, trying to take this fort. See, the defense is destroyed. Destroying the city defense. Makes things a lot easier for the assault. And now we gotta wait, because they have Maxim guns. That Maxim gun is gonna tear us apart. For sure. Set that over there. Put this down in here. We'll move that one down here. Now we got a proper railway line. Can make use of it. Oh, camp out. We'll camp out near Djibouti. French Polynesia. Gonna get bombarded, and I wonder how many steam transports are in there. Jeez Louise. Kind of afraid to see. Alright. Let me think. Let me think, yeah. We do not have a lot of great units. At least not for a while. Now, I'm pretty sure this gives me German Afrikaner infantry, which is 1010, and it is army eligible. So I'm going to wait until one of them is made, and then I'm going to move him up and around to make that corps usable. So we'll move this general over to Guarana, and we'll go with that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be setting things up. We're gonna have that Afrikaner to be in the core, because it is 1010. It would be pretty much like a normal German infantry, which is not gonna be like the best, but it is going to be the best we're gonna get in that area in Africa, and at least having that will give us something to work with. And it would actually make some sense, because right now I don't think I'll be able to get any of my troops down to Africa in a safely, well, I won't say safely, it'll be absolutely safe. It just won't be in a timely manner that I would appreciate. So better to wait the 10 turns for one Afrikaner unit to come out to give me an army and try to finagle my way around. Yeah. Okay, we can turn this city into rubble. But I'm more worried about the British. Yeah. I'm worried about that British. They have, they've always been having units up in this general vicinity, and I can't see them very well. But, I know that they're there. I know that they're there. I know you're there. Alright, British Empire has declared war on the... Okay, I knew they had a peace deal, but, yeah. Alright, so America might get eviscerated out of the game now, which would be cool. Make things a lot easier. Oh, cool. Japan fights the Americas. There's only one city left. I don't see why you need to do that. But, you know, whatever floats your boat. Am I right? Am I right? Whatever floats your boat. Looks like the British just lost Casablanca. Interesting. Well, that's a bonus for me. because I'd like that. I need the British to start losing the land war. Like, really need them to lose the land war. Land war. I will definitely appreciate that. See, I'm playing chess, right? You don't want to freaking, you know, lose pieces on the board unnecessarily. So it is in our best interest. But after this turn is over and finished with, we are going to end the episode for today. We took Lyon and we are pretty much settled. And it looks like there's a big French comeback here. Which I am all for if they can take back their territory that I do not own. As long as I do not own it, it'll be okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Well, until the next episode, friends, peace out.